Hi everyone, this is Denise. Welcome to the Weight Loss Diaries. I am your Friday vlogger. I have head cold this week, sinus head thing going on, so forgive the sniffles and coughing and stuff like that. As far as today's topic, it is trigger foods. What are your trigger foods and how do you avoid them? Well, this is a really good topic for me also, same as was last week. Sorry, because I am a food addict. I'm a food addict, and this plays right into that. People who are food addicts, it's much like alcohol or drugs, where you get a little taste of it and you just want more. Well, trigger foods are like that. You just cannot stop, and it often will trigger a binge into other foods and more food, or a week-long thing, or a month-long thing, or sometimes a year-long thing. I mean, it just, when you fall off, it's really hard to get back on, and it's just like drug addiction or alcoholism, in my opinion. I think the struggle is just as hard. So for me, what I'm learning is that I'm learning that my trigger foods have a lot to do with starches, carbs, simple carbs, sugar, things like that. I'm trying to stay away from, not really trying to stay away from, I'm trying to change each meal, one meal at a time, to incorporate, so I can have something, so I know what to eat, so I have something to eat. If I just try to go and change, like, say, oh, well, I'm not going to eat white flour anymore. Yeah, right. What do I know about brown flour, or whatever the alternative is? I haven't even gotten to that stage yet, obviously. I mean, I can't just, I need to do my homework, I need to educate myself, I need to change habits slowly so that it's a lifelong thing. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I try to stay away from, in my morning meal, because right now what I'm working on is breakfast, I try to stay away from the pastries, because that used to be my thing, as I would go to Schott's Bakery and I would get pastries. I would get either a bagel with cream cheese, or I would get the ham and cheese croissant, or the chocolate croissant, or a bear claw, or a cookie, sometimes the chocolate muffins, whatever it was. And that was triggering my eating all day long, usually of mostly breads. I noticed a lot of my food consumption is bread or bread type products, and so it's no wonder. I think that sugars in general, simple carbs, which are white flour, white rice, white products, flour products, are not good for me. So I'm experimenting with that. They've also shown that there's certain sorry, it's not good for me to talk right now. There are certain foods that actually trigger a response in your body, much like the alcohol sugars that alcohol triggers, or something like that. There's a connection, is what I'm trying to say. God, I'm so out of it now. Been sick for three days, going on 4, I think. So anyway, my trigger foods are that pastas, breads, and pastries, especially pastries. Mix the bread with the sugar and oh my God, it's ridiculous. So I'm trying to change those things, but slowly. I'm trying to learn. Like right now I have brown rice, cereal, and oatmeal in the morning as my alternatives. I also do a whole full fat yogurt, maple flavored yogurt that's organic and flavored naturally, with a granola that has dried cranberries in it. Cranberries are good for the digestion, for the kidneys, for urinary tract, is what I'm trying to say. And I have a history with that. So anyway, I'm trying to incorporate those items for snack and breakfast in the mornings. And so that's not triggering anything for me. I don't OD on oatmeal. It just doesn't happen. So I find that my cravings are much more at bay when I start my day out that way. And I notice the more I do that, the more I start my day out that way, the better I'm feeling, the less craving that I'm having. So that's what I'm doing. So I don't know about, I don't tell myself I can't stay away from something right now. I mean, if I really, really want it, I have it, but I just know in the back of my mind that if it's something that's going to trigger me to binge, then I'm sort of sabotaging myself. You know, if it's important to me, then I won't eat it. I don't know. And it's funny too, because sometimes I can eat something and be fine. Big deal. I eat that one time, that one bite, and it's no big deal. It's when I tell myself you can only have one bite that it's not okay. What is that? All right, that's it for me. I'm gonna go lay down. So everyone have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.